Hi everyone, my name is Katie. Welcome to my page Red's Stitchery and let's talk about cross stitching. Finally, I'm filming summer plans. However, it's not really summer plans. I'm just gonna show you the whips that are moving with me to summer, but spoiler alert, we are definitely doing summer starts. I thought the desire of finishing already existing whips going to be here with us even in the summer, but no. I think because I finished, in my opinion, enough, a lot, I don't know, like a good amount of projects during the spring. I think I had 9 finishes. Yeah, my cross stitch soul craving new starts. So today I'm going to show you the whips that are moving with me to summer month. Some of them I haven't shown you since my whip parade that I filmed in January. And I'm going to show you new start, a new finish and start, and couple projects that I am eyeing and possibly going to start. However, in the future, hopefully soon, I'm going to make a separate video just about summer starts because yes, it's happening. I need to at least just have a little bite of so many projects. Otherwise, I cannot concentrate and keep moving on projects that I have already. Because every time I grab the project that I already stitched or have a good like a progress on, I keep thinking about so many projects, so many beautiful projects that I want to at least just have a bite and really work on them next year. Basically, that's what I've been doing for the past 2 years. I'm starting something, satisfy my need of new start, and keep working on older whips, trying to finish them, and then next year we continue this pattern. So far it works for me. So let's start with the whips that are moving with me to the summer or coming back in the summer, and then I'm gonna show you again a couple starts and couple projects that I am very excited to start. Starting with the only project besides the sales projects, those I am not showing in my plans. Those are yearly projects. Those are, I'm just gonna show you in future stitch updates if I'm gonna do a good progress on them. So the only project that I'm moving from spring, it's this blue hydrangea by Owl Forest. Everything else I've decided if I will remember about them during the summer, I will pick. This one I really want to finish. I'm kind of tired of it. I don't want to move it. If not finish, at least finish this bottom portion. So I still need to stitch this big element over here, the middle part of the bottom. At least stitch that. That would be around 60%. I'm hoping that's going to give me a boost, the desire to continue working on this project and finally to finish it. We'll see. I've decided for the summer I'm not making any big plans like move to particular amount of percentage or anything like that. If each of the project that I'm going to show you today I touch a couple times, I'm going to be happy with that because it's summer. It's time to walk with friends, meet with friends, go for a walk with my dog, do some other activities. Summer usually it's the least amount of progress in cross stitching for me, so I'm not making any big plans. I'm just gonna show you the whips that I want to continue work on, and if I do even 1% on each of them, I'm gonna be super happy. So besides the sales projects, this is the only project that I'm moving from the spring just because I really want to finish it. So see, I never even fixed the floss. It's still like work in progress, whatever. So here is this project at the beginning of the summer. Hopefully by the end of the summer I'm gonna have just at least a little bit of progress. Another project, this is by Dimensions, a regular small collection. The name is Welcome Each New Day. I started it at the end of the summer, maybe beginning of September last year, and it's time to finish it because it's a very tiny, easy project. I just need a couple days concentration and it's going to be finished. So here's the name and the number if you're going to look for it. I think I found it on eBay. It's not that rare, so it's not gonna, shouldn't at least be cost crazy amount of money. But here is my progress so far. Here it's a little bit more than 40% is done. I already grabbed it once this year, this season, and I just did the back stitch on a lighthouse. and added couple of half stitching over here, even left like the floss still with the needle. Yeah, I thought I'm gonna come back to it and I didn't, so that's why I never like actually took it to the logical finish. And I also think I've made a mistake somewhere over here, so it needs to be frogged, or I already frogged it and like restitched it, something like this. Basically I really want to keep stitching it, but I need to find some kind of color that goes, if not through all of these shells, at least for most of them, so I can easily then use it as a compass and like follow the stitching. That way I can, you know, for example, the pink floss, I stitch this area, fix it, come back here, here, and here, finish the floss, move on to the next one. The sooner I get to that point, the progress is really going to fly, and I think the most percentage that left, it's going to be a back stitching on all these shelves. But it's beautiful, gorgeous. I even have already got the frame for it. It just needs to be stitched. Finally, summer is here, and after I satisfy my needs of new starts, I think it's going to be so far the only like a project that I am going to be actively moving to finish, because everything else I'm going to show you so far from finish that I think so far this is honestly the only project that's going to be finished this summer. Oh, and I forgot to mention, I stitched just like the chart tells me to. The only thing I substituted, I've decided to stitch it on some kind of even weave. Again, unfortunately, I don't know what it is, because I keep buying lots of fabrics and most of them never have even a sticker of what count it is. I think it's 28 count, because by the size of it, I just don't know what exactly the type of fabric it is. But it's beautiful, it's cute, it just needs to be stitched. Next one, I will have to show you preview on my iPad, just because it's a digital pattern that I found on my bobbin. If you're interested, let me know in the comments and I will leave a link in the description. This is gorgeous lemons, hydrangea, beautiful colors, beautiful project. But I went crazy and I've decided, why don't I stitch the whole project in petite stitch? This is 25th count Lugana, so I'm stitching 1 over 1, and hydrangea is not, and I do full cross. I don't do half, I do full cross. And hydrangea is not the easiest flower to stitch, so petite stitch hydrangea, it's a mess. As you can see, all those little ends. I think I learned a new way how I'm going to fix my floss in the future, so I definitely need to work on it and kind of like clean this mess. The lemon and the another lemon, they are easy to stitch because you just grab one color and you like fill this up, fill another one, and you go in layer by layer. However, the hydrangea, it's groups of blue and white, like here, 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 here. So that's why it takes a little bit longer. 10% already ready. And I don't think I'm going to work on it till I do some progress on Owl Forest, because I don't think I can carry so many small stitching at the same time. Yes, that one is 40 count, but basically it's 20 count. This is 25th count. Yes, this is way smaller than the Owl Forest, but still I don't think I can move so many small projects at the same time. Again, I'm not putting any goals. Even if I grab this project just once this summer, I'm gonna be already happy, because I still want to do it. I actually really like the way that projects look when it's supposed to be a big project, but people stitch it as a petite. It looks gorgeous. I just need to keep working on it. Last year at Michael's, I even picked up this already like frame, and yes, it has mat, but I'm going to take it out and the project going to be just a perfect size to fit in it. Haven't opened it yet just because I didn't want to scratch or anything like that. But see, even here inside it's blue hydrangea, so I know for sure this project going to be just beautiful in here. So I even have a frame already waiting for this project, perfect size and everything. Just need to keep working on it. Yeah, I just need to keep working on it. So I think as soon as I satisfy again my need for new starts, the older whips, they just gonna fly. Project that I haven't showed you in a while, and I actually forgot about it. I just remember, so I ran to grab it. I think this is gonna be a second project, guarantee finish this summer. I wanted to work on it during August anyway, but I've been grabbing it like during the spring. I already grabbed it during the summer, so I am excited to show you some progress that I put on it. But just looking by the preview, I'm already on this line right here. So I have 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9, only 9, well 10 including the one that I'm working right now. So 1/3 of the project only left. I'm not going to take it out of the hoop because it's actively working project, but there it is. The last time I showed you, I did this line, the bison, the little flowers. I finished this row of the wheel from the wagons, added little beads in the middle, did this back stitching wording over here, and start working on weeds. I think that's the name of it. Yeah, tumbleweeds. So I'm working on tumbleweeds right now. It's very interesting stitching. It's not difficult, but it's like chain stitching. So like, I don't think I can explain it. Basically doing a back stitch, but instead of the straight line, you coming out from the spot that you need and you like chain that element, and then you create a little like elements. I don't know, but it's very cool. It's interesting. I'm learning so many different, more like needlework than cross stitching with this project. It is very interesting, but I need to be in a special mood to do that. So here so far my sampler, so little left to do. Definitely going to have lots of this fabric left, but yeah, here's my progress. If you've been watching my videos, you know that earlier this year I got an amazing, most exciting, I think, Stitchy kindness. First of all, my friend sent me so many beautiful charts, and second of all, the Russian designer Oksana Yershova was super helpful and nice, and the kindness is beyond. She helped my friend to send me the package, and she sent me so many kits that she created, and I finally started it. I started with this gorgeous turtle because it's summer, and you guys, I loved this project so much. I used the chart, the paper chart that comes with it, with this kit, and I just hope soon it will be available to purchase for more of you. She does have my bobbin, but I think she said to me that she's not really updating it, so I don't know if this pattern is available over there, but I will link it. Chart is super easy. There's only 4 colors that you use in this turtle. Lots of blends. Almost each of these are mixing with each other. That gives that beautiful transition. White floss is for the beads. I would recommend to stitch beads maybe with ULE floss, because white is showing. I'm gonna show you in a minute, but I wanted to stitch this kit just like designer created, so I wanted to use all the ingredients. The organizer, it's a very flexible plastic and I love it. Sometimes with paper, even with very good cardboard, it's gonna get ripped or something. No, I had 0 problems with the floss. It's easy to pull and nothing get tangled, 0 problems. And I love that I can reuse this organizer in the future. I'm gonna just show you the little tiny bit of the chart for you to see how super easy to read. There's instruction of everything in here. I have some beads left over, so the black you need it only for the eyes, and she put some extra for you. And the main beads that used in the turtle, just 2 colors. There's quite leftovers too. Also, 2 needles were included, 1 for stitching, 1 for beading. Great. And ta-da-da-da, there she is. Isn't she the cutest little thing? And look how many more beads were left, but I've decided to use them as a holder. I have not glued yet the back that also came in a kit, just because I don't know what kind of glue to use. I'm afraid that the plastic going to melt, I'm going to ruin the felt, so I need to do the research and finally glue it together and put it on my decorative tree. But she's the cutest. Look at her. So right here you kind of can see the white floss showing, but honestly, because the backing is also a white felt, it's not that noticeable. It's not something that I look first when I look at it. I still see something very shiny and beautiful. The blends, it's just so pretty. Here's another blend. It's just beautiful. I have, I think, also a whale by her that definitely needs to be stitched, so I have 2 of these ornaments and stitch more everything that she sent to me. Again, so kind. Oksana, if you're watching it, thank you so much. It's just beyond, I'm beyond happy. So here is my start and finish, and it took me 3 days. Obviously I didn't stitch like from morning till night, but when I had time I stitched it, and it took me 3 days to start and finish this very cute turtle. And even though I told you I'm not going to include styles over here, I am going to show you this start because I haven't showed you yet at all. So this is by Kooler Classic Charts, A Rose by Any Other Name. I am participating in Sandy Orton Sal, so we're just stitching lots of charts by her, and I need a new chart, and that's what I picked. If you are subscribed to my Instagram, you already seen that start, but I am stitching it on a DMC linen 28 count. I found this either Hobby Lobby or Michael's. Here's the floss. Nothing aesthetically pleasing organizing, but I'm stitching from the bobbins, this one, just because it's very easy stitch. You getting one color and you just finishing it. So as for right now, I don't need an organizer. I'm just stitching from the bobbins. And there is my start and some progress. There's no back stitching except the background, like the lines and the wording, but the elements itself has no back stitching. So this rose is finished. I'm working right now on the leaves around it and moving slowly. Like I want to finish this element right here, and I feel like that's the biggest one. Everything else gonna go so fast because just small elements here and there. The linen is very see-through. It's very uneven, but it gives that a vintagey effect. I did not want to stitch in white, and I didn't want to stitch on anything colorful, so I picked this card. It has like that milky, creamy beige undertone, and the size of this card is just, shoot, at least perfectly fit this project. But here is my start, and I was so inspired that I even made a counting pin. I just made it out of the little beads that I had in my stash. I just glued on super glue, so it's not perfect, but I got inspired and I made this counting pin. In case you haven't watched my previous videos and you don't know what that noise That's Bella sleeping on her spot. And basically that's it. I've been just working on this turtle, I've been working on this saw, I've been stitching my Celestian dragon, but I don't have too much progress to show you. And honestly, I'm just spending time with friends, or just walking with my dog, or just sitting outside and enjoying the weather. So hasn't been too much stitching done, but I'm very excited to show you what I am planning to start this summer. If I could, and if I'm gonna be in a mood, I will probably start all of it. However, I am going to do a very good judgment and like not go over crazy. But right now I have an obsession with dimensions kits. I want to stitch them all. I even have a crazy thought of stitching just dimensions and just Mirabilias, because I am laser focused on those two designers right now. But let me show you some projects by dimensions that I am thinking to start. It's not mean that I'm going to start them all, but I have them close to me, that when I have the desire of starting something new right here, right now, it's easy to grab. Starting with this project, Travel Memories Gold Collection Petite, you will think it's more like fall project, memories, the colors and stuff. But I thought to add it to my summer projects and then continue maybe in the fall, or maybe not. Just for the different colors, honestly. Just to have something different to stitch, because most of the project is gonna be pink, green, blue. So I just added this one to this pile just in case if I'm gonna be in the mood for different colors, but not go in a two different type of season, like butterfly, still summer, you know. So here's first Enchanted Cottage. I ordered it last year and it's been waiting too long for its start. It's just absolutely gorgeous, beautiful. I've been collecting lighthouses, and I think it's time. Like I have, and you will see a lot of sea themed projects in my wish to start pile, but I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to finish one and move on to the next one. I will try to do that way. So I'm going to try to finish that Welcome Each New Day, and then from my sea related pile, I'm going to pick a next sea related project. So here's one of those that I am thinking of starting. And from one of the recent cross stitch hauls, I show you this kind of sampler that I want to start. This is Charts and Charms collection, so we only have a chart and we only have charms, and I thought to start and stitch them by seasons, and it's perfect, like it started with the summer, so just move down. If not, I can start it in a fall time, and then I can start from the middle. But there's another project that is in my head. I collect so many shepherd's bush, but none of them has been stitched or even started yet. So I recently purchased this very look at this. The size of this project is so tiny. It's like honestly probably 1-2 stitchy days. So I thought I'm gonna just add it over here so I don't forget that I have it. And it's so small, I feel like I should be able to start and finish it. I'm telling you, sea theme projects just in my head constantly. This is Gorgeous Matted Accents collection by Dimensions. So we already have a mat that we can just add to the frame and have a finished project. I've seen some people stitching it and they say that lots of crosses go actually underneath that mat. So I'm thinking maybe I should go with 32nd count and do uneven weave, that way more can fit. But at the same time, do I dare to be so going out of plan? Like, what if I'm gonna have too small of a project for this mat? I don't know yet. I need to do the countings, put two together, find some kind of fabric that's similar color. But there's a lot of half stitching, full cross stitching there's a lot of half stitching, so I think it's one of those projects that can be easily started and finished during the season. This one, I don't know if I dare to start, but this is also Sandy Orton and Dimensions, and it's a sea themed. So I thought maybe I am going to be, I don't know, in the mood for a bigger, a little bit difficult, more challenging project, because I heard this one has a lot of like back stitching, lots of details, lots of color changing. So if I'm gonna be in the mood for one of those type of projects, I just put it in this pile. Don't know yet if I'm gonna be in the mood to start it, but it is absolutely gorgeous, beautiful, and it's one of those that I'm constantly thinking, but for some reason still haven't started. Sunset, basically Dimensions. This is Lena Lu. Gorgeous is like, her designs are absolutely beautiful. I have so many in my stash. This is the name of it. Very elegant, cute summer project. So if I feel like this type of colors, flowers and a butterfly, I have it in a pile and just need to start it. This is old kit, so I'll have to separate all this floss myself, but it's okay. I think I can do it. Another Dimensions, and another Dimensions Sandy Orton collab. This is just gorgeous. Of course, this is the most interesting part of all these elements. Different stitching. I've seen online girls stitching it, and it just, wow, it's beautiful. I think the only thing that stops me, I don't know if I should change to even weave or if I should keep the Ida that comes in the kit, but either way it's going to be beautiful. I have these two tiny chestnut charts, and I'm like, why wait? They are tiny, they're not easy. I did stitched the bunny by Chestnut, that's the same size, and there's a lot of color changing, a lot of floss fixing, because you cannot do a long stretches in the back because it's gonna be probably peeking through the fabric. But I'm like, why wait? Why can't I just stitch it? So I put it next to me, hoping I'm gonna be in a mood for something small but interesting and unique, and so I'm keeping them next to me. So maybe I should just kit them, and that will move them closer to a possible start for sure. Next project, it's this Mill Hill Summer Cottage. I showed you earlier this year, and I thought this corner gonna be perfect for this kit. Again, it's all ready, just waiting for me to start. And I need to start a new Mill Hill in my rotation, because I'm trying to always have at least one Mill Hill in a rotation. So I think most likely this is going to be it. I got this Biscuit New by Reflets de Soie and Why It's Waiting. This is going to be a fun project because it's just beads stitching, and I love when it's just bead stitching, like stitching them row by row and then making a Biscuit New. Why it's still laying and waiting? Probably because I need to find a fabric to stitch it on. It should be the right size, and I think that's the only thing that's stopping me. I just need to get fabric for it, because it comes with a chart and beads, but not with a fabric. So I think that's the only thing that stops me. Another project that I'll have to show you like this is Owl Forest. If you know my channel, you know I'm obsessed with pomegranates, and I got already the 32nd count Lugana, and I ordered the floss, DMC floss colored by Owl Forest. So the name of the kit, it's Pomegranate Bird Night Songs. They have, I think, 3 more this type of birds in this collection. There's a yellow, turquoise and purple, and this one is red, like the main color, I mean. So in my head, it's definitely a fall project. However, right now it's going to be a perfect project to stitch outside because it's on black even weave. Black Ida, I can get kind of comfortable under fake light and stitch it, but I feel like on even weave, at least to start stitching it, I need to do it outside, and right now it's the perfect weather to stitch outside. So that's why I kind of put in this pile, maybe August to start it, just to get comfortable. And I'm thinking this right here definitely need to be beads. I think beads going to look gorgeous on this project. If you watch my cross stitch haul, the recent one, you know all the details that are going to be changed, substituted, added to this project. This one already, I stretch it on a frame. It just sits over there on a frame holder and waits for me to start it. So this is going to be probably one of those starts that are going to be definitely included, not probably, definitely going to be included in my summer starts. When I do starts, the minimum stitching that must be done, it's 500. From there on, I do consider that as a start. If it's underneath, it's just a bite taken and I don't even count it as a whip. So when I'm gonna do summer starts, I'm going to start with this one. In a Telegram chat, I asked the girls and so many different answers, but I still went, I think, with the least voted item. I thought I need to start Mirabilia, and I've decided to go with this fountain. The right name is Goddess Garden. The other two that I was thinking about, it's the Mermaid of Pearl and Fairy Idol that I finally got a chart for. I'm so excited, but this one is smaller, and because I have a couple other big projects, I've decided to grab something small. This project is almost twice smaller by the size and by amount of stitching compared to other two. And another reason why I decided to go with it, this one has so many beads compared to other two. New colors of the beads that I haven't played with, like, look at this. Or like this fire red, yummy, delicious. And I haven't worked with this ones yet, or with this type of bugle beads. And this one has 4 Karen water lilies. So when I got all those 3 kitted projects out, I'm like, okay, I want to play with this. I want to play with these colors. I cannot believe from all my stash, I still haven't stitched one mirror lady besides that gathering eggs little girl, but in my eyes, this is a girl. The ladies, the pretty ladies, I haven't stitched none yet. No fairies, no mermaids, nothing. Another thing I'm starting, it's the garden like a fountain. I stitched the Nora Corbett Patreon dragon. I've stitched the Klimt tree, and now I'm stitching the fountain. One day I will get to the pretty ladies, but as for right now, this is calling my name, and this is also going to be definitely a new start during the summer starts, because I already stretched the fabric over the frame, and all I need to do is just to sit down and start it. And again, if you watch my recent cross stitch haul video, you know I talked a lot about this gorgeous bird. And thank you so much for everybody who left the comment with your opinion on what kind of fabric I should stitch it. The decision was made. And again, this is definitely going to be a start in my recent, that are going to be happening in the future, near future, summer starts. That's so far it. I might change my mind. I might pick something from other whips that I have. I might do or might not do Christmas in July. I might start another Mirabilia, or I change my mind. So far, right now I'm having the hardest time of making plans, stitchy plans for the coming season, because I feel like summer is so unpredictable with random trips or traveling to the mountain, and I cannot grab any of those projects there because it's gonna get dirty or something. So far, this has been the hardest plan making video for me to film, just because I don't know what to expect from myself and from the future. Like, I already know what I'm gonna stitch in fall, I already know what I'm gonna do December, I already know what's going to happen next year, the first couple months and the spring months. Like, those plans are already in my head. However, for the summer, I'm really feeling like letting it go and just stitch what I want, because when I put myself in too many frames, um, I'm just getting a stitching bag, and then I don't pick anything at all, and I'm trying to avoid it. That's like the scariest thing that happened. It's to get a stitching bag and lose all that time that you can enjoy the project. So I have my possible pile of starts. I have my definitely pile of starts. I have the projects that I definitely want to keep working in it during the summertime. So I'm kind of keeping all of them next to me, that I can just grab whatever I feel like and stitch on it. We'll see what's going to happen next. Thank you so much for spending your time with me. I hope you're going to have a great summer. Stitching is amazing. Our hobby, it's beautiful hobby, but it's summer. Let's have fun, go outside, do something, because it's summer. And especially if you live in the state like I do, where it's cold most of the time, let's enjoy those rare warm weather. So thank you so much for spending your time with me. I will see you very soon with either starts or stitch updates or something in between. Like, I'm gonna do a mix of starting a new project and continue working on whips. See, I still don't know what I am going to do, but I just know that I'm going to have lots of starts and hopefully lots of progress on old whips and a new starts. Again, thank you so much. I will see you soon. Have a great stitchy time. Enjoy your summer, and bye.